All right, so we're diving into something kind of fun today.
Oh, yeah.
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 Remember back in 2015, Wendy Williams had some choice words for Cassie about her situation with Diddy.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I feel like that's such a classic Wendy Williams moment.
It really is.
That's exactly what I was thinking about when Lady T and Mr. T Riffic were going back and forth about this. They pulled out some real gems from that whole thing.
Oh, absolutely. I think the biggest takeaway for me was that whole self-worth thing.
Yes.
Lady T really hit the nail on the head. Like, if you know what you're worth, you know you don't have to be somewhere where a dude is questioning whether he wants to be with you or not.
Facts.
Yeah.
And they even took it outside of just relationships, romantic relationships, and broadened it. It's like friendships, family, work, anything that you're putting your energy into.
Totally.
Lady T called it, what was it? Investing your prime years.
Yeah, and I think it's so easy to not realize you're in your prime until it's gone.
That's real.
That's why it's so important to know what you deserve.
Yeah, for sure. I think it was Mr. T Riffic who said, stop letting people live off your depreciation. Like, are we assets now?
Right.
Should I be worried about my depreciation?
It's a powerful way to think about it. You are valuable, and you deserve to be with people who see that.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like that's something we all need to be reminded of sometimes.
For sure.
It's like we're so focused on other people valuing us, we forget to value ourselves first.
Right.
But remember how they were talking about seeing those patterns and how Cassie eventually had this glow up.
Yeah.
Years later, she moved on and found happiness and seems to be killing it in life.
It's true. She really did turn things around.
And it kind of proves their point, right?
Absolutely. Sometimes you have to walk away from what's not serving you to make space for what will.
It's like that saying, lose yourself to find yourself.
Totally.
And it seems like she really did find herself, especially with a partner who seems to really get her.
And that's the key, isn't it? Finding someone who celebrates your growth, not someone who's intimidated by it.
Yeah, 100%. Speaking of which, remember what Mr. T Riffic said about the glow up? I think it was something like, don't let someone try to come back after they didn't want to water your growth.
Ooh.
That's good.
That one really hit me.
It's so true. You can't just show up at the harvest expecting to enjoy the fruits of someone else's labor.
Exactly. Relationships take work, and if someone isn't there for the planting and the watering, they don't get to just waltz in for the harvest.
And that goes back to knowing your worth.
Which Lady T made abundantly clear. She was like, don't wait for somebody to tell you the prize. You are the prize. You know you the prize.
Love that.
Right. No truer words have ever been spoken.
It's not about being arrogant. It's about recognizing your own value and not settling for anything less than you deserve.
I love that. So with this whole Wendy to Cassie and then Lady T and Mr. T Riffic breaking it down situation, it really makes you think, right?
It really does. It's like this isn't just about some celebrity gossip,
No, not at all.
It's about navigating relationships in a way that honors your own worth.
Exactly. And recognizing those red flags early on.
Yes. And investing our prime years wisely.
And not being afraid to walk away when we need to.
Yes. From anything or anyone that doesn't recognize our value.
Because we only get one shot at this life.
It makes you really think about all the different ways we can be investing our prime years.
Right. And who are we giving that energy to?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And are they giving back the same energy?
100%. Relationships should be a two-way street, It's about mutual respect, support.
Growth.
Exactly. You want to be with someone who's excited to see you win, not threatened by it.
Yes. And someone who's not going to come crawling back once they see you thriving after they've pieced out.
Oh, for sure. You deserve better than that. Don't let anyone try to take credit for your glow up if they weren't there for the work.
Literally. It's like, bye, Felicia.
Seriously. Know your worth. Don't wait around for someone else to tell you what you're worth.
It all comes back to that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's the biggest lesson here.
It really is. Knowing your worth is so powerful. It changes everything about how you approach relationships, your career, your whole life, really.
It's like once you truly get that, no one can tell you any different.
Exactly. You radiate a different energy. You set boundaries. You don't settle.
You become the prize.
There you go. You become the prize, and you attract people who recognize that.
Wow. So I think we've truly unpacked this whole Wendy Williams, Cassie, and Diddy situation.
We really did a deep dive. And you know what? I think we came out with some really valuable insights.
We really did. Remember, everybody, knowing your worth is not just some catchy phrase.
No, it's essential.
It's the key to living a happier, more fulfilling life. It's about knowing what you deserve in all areas of your life and not settling for anything less.
And remember, you are the prize.
Yeah.
Don't ever forget that.
Yes. Okay, that's it. That's all the wisdom we have for you today. We'll catch you on the flip side.